Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon everyone. How's life? How's it going? How are you guys all doing? Hello. Hello. How are you all doing? Yeah, Daddy say hello. Hey Steve, hey Sook. Hello. What are you all guys doing? What are you all guys doing? Miss Devon. Scrolling. A lot of Excel day today, I see. I'm doing sleepy sock. Damn son, didn't get your work up today. Didn't get the work up today. See. Everyone's waiting for the thought of exile. Insane. Hey, Zebra. One thinks there's gonna be some good stuff there. I'll see how it is, eh? I'll see how it is, eh? Oh, hopefully. Hopefully they will deliver you something good, eh? Alright, let's get some coffee. Some news, eh? And then we are back to Dreadgear. Gonna get some more of that Dreadgear going. Continuing my run. Got some progress yesterday. Got the first power. I got the first power. Yeah, Axel, how you doing, man? Oh, you did get some nap, damn son. Insane. Like it so far, yeah. Well, pretty much kind of for now. What was in the demo? A bit more stuff. Like obviously research and everything is more detailed and stuff. But yeah, good shit. It's good as shit. Then Steve, then it's time. Haven't you heard? You heard the lady. It's time to play some Fortnite. It is time. Alright, get some coffee. Then you burger. Time to get in that Fortnite. They expect you. Alright. What exactly for? The dimension, and because of some of the crossovers going on there. I'll be promoting some crossovers. Wasn't there just like the perfume stuff we were talking yesterday about? Going on in Fortnite now. Oh, there's not a concert here on top of that. Okay. Even more. Even more. Who's this time? Another name that I'm not gonna recognize, probably. Most likely. There we go. Got him. I got some milk again from that store. See if this one also gonna be cursed. Or it was just an unlucky chain. And now it's back to good, eh? Now we gonna find out. Now we gonna find out. Yeah, sir. Pretty much, pretty much. A background removal too little, hello. That feels bad, man. Feels bad. Not smart enough. Not smart enough. Doesn't load in video files for whatever reason, alright. That's a weird, eh? Ruining the emote galore, man. That would be the endless material. The endless meme material, then. Alright, a little bit of trickery there. Now let's get the water. Oh man, so full, it's insane. I think I'm going to grandma first. Some soup and everything. And then that Uzbekian place with my friend. Like a huge plate of pilaf. The pilaf. Insane, dude. Too much. Too much. There we go. I go for 100% red. You will see. I will see. Maybe, maybe. Well, probably not like, all achievers and stuff, but we'll just try to like do as much stuff as possible. Probably. As much stuff as I can go for. Without some super weighted things, obviously. I clean the grinder. And yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the Tainted Grail game, so that is gonna be a little bit of a break. Then we'll see on Saturday. I guess we're gonna be back. So we'll be back. I get some more dread again. Could do in the morning tomorrow too. But I wanted to do Oblivion, so let's do that. Some Oblivion in the morning. Alright, just cleaning the grinder real quick. Yes, I see. Do it, do it. Oh, why not? It's a very nice game, eh? Very nice. It's like nothing even super crazy there and shit, gameplay-wise. But it's nice. Alright, grinder done. Like nothing super crazy going on there. But feels good to play. And then the gameplay layer laying on a good foundation. And the fishing part looks too simple. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Found the hell I see. They managed to get it as like some sort of different source. I mean, it's just like a mini game, sure. Nothing crazy there. But it's nice. Has a little bit of a diversity to that minigame too. Maybe later it's also gonna change. Like some types of fish have the different like subtypes of the same minigame. That kind of confuses you a bit. Yeah, it's more about exploration and stuff. They even like give you something. Yeah, no. To reduce the amount of the actual kind of active fishing, sorta. So you can focus more on exploration. While still kind of, you know, maintaining some sort of income, let's put it that way. Multiple tools, some were already in the demo. And some are not. Yeah, Truxo. Let's see. Interesting. Feel for NVIDIA, probably, like the AI background removal, you probably kind of want to have more. Like the percentage of background towards the original might need more, I would assume. So it's kind of easier for it to understand where is the background, where is not. Maybe. Might be wrong. But I would assume that would be the case there. It's like on small images, it actually might work kind of worse on small videos. Alright. Heating up some of that scuffed milk. See if it's still scuffed. Or they changed something about it. Giving it the original file, alright. Still scuffed, interesting. Interesting. Let's wait for more, a little more. A little more, then. See how scuffed it is, See how scuffed it is, Gloss. Oh, where is the gloss? Let's give it full time. See if it will be good. Oh, whoop. See if you cursed or not. The start is actually promising. Yeah, that's good. That seems it's actually good this time. Yes, they had like shit supply or like shit batch or something probably for a while. Because now it's back to normal. Like it wasn't like getting whipped whatsoever. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, my mom and her husband actually go to, well, not do. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe Dubai. I doubt it. Probably not. To Emirates, basically, on vacation, end of April. They just go to vacation. But yeah, a lot of people kind of move there too. Well, I mean, if you're IT dude and everything, it's good there. You just need really solid income to be there. So for me, that ain't an option. I think you need like a few $1,000 basically per month. Then you get the permit. And I mean, obviously, you know, rent and everything is also quite chunky. But there's no taxes. From what I gather, they're very low. So yeah, a lot of people moving there now. It's like the funny fiesta going here now. Now, like the tax department started to go harder for things they were kind of closing their eyes for before, like all the giga bloggers and everything too, the content creators and influencers. And boy, what a fiesta it was, apparently. like some Instagram bloggers, like holy shit. Like they got one that owed taxes. So like just owed taxes. They paid some. They just have like some, you know, PPG structure with multiple personal entrepreneur companies because, you know, personal entrepreneur gets lower tax bracket and stuff. But you're only allowed to have it until you reach some levels, right? So they kind of had some scheme there going with multiple of those to avoid higher taxation and everything. And they owe the taxes alone for a few $100 million. And that was over like 2 years, I think, or something. So basically their turnaround was like billions, pretty much, in our currency, of course, but still, you know, it's really solid. So they found like a fucking, the whole like palace they were building. They had Lamborghini and like 5 other cars. Her husband was driving like Lamborghini and had like few hundred of like speeding tickets on him or something. And the most ridiculous that they were PPG enough to still, you know, stay here. Because later they got another blogger, also some Instagram blogger. Basically they have like some this infobusiness stuff, it's called here. It has like a little different name here, but I'm not sure. That name in English might be a little kind of like a bit offensive, you know, let's put it that way, if you translate it. But yeah, basically it's like the infobusiness, it's called, when they like sell you some like couching, you know, all this kind of shit. So yeah, it's pretty much like some sort of marathons. They all like Instagram bloggers, they all like super fit and everything, and they were doing like those marathons where they like couch you, teach you, you know, how to get fit and everything. And you can pay like few million for like personal couching and everything online, of course, not personally like, you know, IRL, but online. So basically, and you need to pay for participating in that shit. So it's pretty much like, you know, go to the gym. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna pay you like, you know, like $2,000 for that now because you told me to go to the gym. And then because there's like hundreds, thousands of other people who do the same pretty much. So yeah, they were making billions on that shit. Then they got the second big one, but second big one was smarter. Like when they came to like their, where they like registered and stuff, there was nothing, just empty apartment, like zero, like empty walls. And they just pieced out and they're in Emirates now. So that one was a bit smarter. Got the bag, pieced the fuck out before consequences arrived, you know. And the first one now is gonna be, I think they're gonna get like any like real repercussions. Just probably gonna pay all the taxes they owed. Maybe pay some like extra tax, you know, personally to some people. And most likely will just continue, just now officially, you know, with the proper taxation. Still not paying anything is dumb. Well, I mean, they did. It's just like, yeah, like the personal entrepreneur pays like 6% tax until you start earning like 30, 40K a year dollars. So like few mil. As soon as you start earning few million here, basically you need to switch to the proper company or to the proper taxation system, which is already kind of like, I think 15% on your like income minus your expenses, right? But if you do like online shit like this, you have zero expenses. So you either need to come up with some another scheme that people do to get those expenses, right, out of thin air. Or they were just doing like, you know, getting all their family members, everyone, and they had like, you know, thousands of those personal entrepreneurs registered just so they pay lesser tax that way. There's like weird ways to optimize it, let's put it that way. And I mean, no one was like thinking, I guess, about the fact that, you know, at one point they will start asking questions. Hey, Sacred, like if you're driving Lamborghini and you just personally, like, you know, private entrepreneur with like $40,000 per year income, And then something's kinda wrong here. Back in the day, they didn't ask those questions ever, pretty much. Nowadays, you know, money's getting more tight. Gonna find more monies for them budget. So now they're gonna like get all the people with the who like rent apartments without paying any taxes. All the people doing some sort of like private, you know, business without paying anything. So yeah, they're gonna start getting all those people now down. But I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of dumb. Like you make so much, you have like a fucking palace and like Lamborghini and everything. Like, bro, just like pay tax. It's gonna be like 10-15% of what you have, but you're gonna be like calm, you know. You already earn way more than you need. Or yes, there's some other ones that just like move to the different country with different tax brackets and everything. And that's it. Let's go and seek rhythm. By paying Corpa. Exactly. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the RPG classic Live Alive hopes on PC to PC on April 27th. Oh, that name, I have no idea what exactly is that. Seems like some weeb stuff there. Developers of MotoGP showed the first trailer of the new game, MotoGP 23. 8th of June, console and PC. Sony so far sold around 270,000 PSVR 2 headsets, according to reports. And nice, Sacred, nice. Doing good, man, doing good. AMD released a new driver that's supposed to improve the situation with Last of Us Part 1 on PC. Kick. It's already like the GPU companies are trying to fix the situation. Gran Turismo 7 got new update with 5 new cars and 120 FPS support on PS5. Damn, son, that's a lot of FPS for PlayStation. Crazy. The sales of Resident Evil 4 in a week in Japan on PlayStation are 175,000 copies. It is more than Resident Evil Village in the same period. The nostalgia going brrr. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will get first reviews next Monday, 3rd of April. The release is 28th of April. Some early previews. Insiders saying that Epic Games Store will be giving away a Dying Light Enhanced Edition next week. I mean, it's not anything like super crazy, I would say. The game is quite old already at this point. And so 270,000 PlayStation VRs apparently is a kind of weak. I mean, I guess... I'm not sure, it's kind of need to compare with other headsets then. Is it actually that weak? The authors of Katana Zero is still working on DLC. 4 years after the release. Well, it's after the announce of the DLCs. Man, it's been 4 years. What the fuck, really? At the same time, studio has some other stories that they want to tell. For 4 years, holy shit. Been a while. Thought there was like a couple of years there. The fresh update, Windows 11 update broke Red Dead Redemption 2. Microsoft acknowledged the problem, but don't have solution yet. A journalist found out why NetEase broke up with Blizzard. Apparently there's the government affecting it, distrust, and the feel of threat to the Microsoft deal. It's like a whole drama there. Would you trust both? Yeah. Well, it seems like they didn't trust NetEase, though. It was kind of the other way around by the looks of it, I guess. By the looks of it. I feel there's gonna be like a lot of that stuff. The distrust and shit on like international arena with companies. With all this shit going on, that's only gonna get worse. Especially when it's about, you know, kind of like different camps in the world. Sees the USA. Ignorantus, hello. Australia proposes labeling games with loot boxes M for 15 and over. True. Sounds about right. That sounds about right. Twitch is introducing a test of picture-by-picture ads for pre-rolls. 10% of users currently part of this test. So it's just when like picture goes just like small one in the top right for pre-rolls and everything. I mean, that's still kind of PPG. I don't know what prevents them from just like, you know, giving like, I don't know, like minute, 30 seconds or something to watch the stream and then you roll your odds already. Like, what's the problem with that? Yeah, 1 minute, 1 3-minute ad break will disable pre-rolls for a full hour. That's what I'm doing. To better time ad breaks within their content. And now it's gonna be the picture by picture stuff. Viewers can still support streamers while getting into the action more quickly. Not sure about that. You still don't hear anything, and you have this like small window in the corner, basically, of actual stream and like the big ad. Like if you instantly get bombed by that, that's not that good. Give like small period of people to like to be able to, you know, decide, consider what they want to watch. But I think that's actually the purpose, probably. They just want to annoy people so much. Like any stream you go, you're gonna get like odds. So it's either like you need to sub or you need to buy turbo, or streamers need to roll odds to remove those pre-rolls. True entries, true. Agree with that one. I agree with that one. EA to lay off 6% of its workforce as it restructures. And another one. And another one. Yeah, actually, yeah. I have no idea either. No clue. Maybe that's actually like the point they want to have. Like people who, you know, like people gonna like stick with the pre-roll ad just to see what's happening on stream, and then they maybe already peace out if they don't like it. When if it would be like they would be watching and then it drops on them in the middle of stream and they're like, ah, whatever, I didn't even kind of like it anyway, so they're gonna like, you know, remove it. And this way they go in, see what happens there, already watched ads, then they go in another stream, see what happens there, move to another one. But yeah, not sure if it's gonna be working really that well. If anything, people will just like, I think, just stop browsing. Either gonna get turbo, like I think Antraxo does, for example, right? When you watch like a lot of streams and you don't sub to everyone, just get turbo. Or people just gonna stick to the streams they already subbed to, so they don't get any ads, or to the channels that run the pre-roll removal. But I guess channels that run the pre-roll removal, people will like join. Oh, there's no pre-roll, let's watch. And then streamers like, all right, guys, break, 3 minutes of ads. So next hour there'll be no pre-rolls. You roll the ads, a bunch of people closes the stream, goes to another one. You know, weird. They don't want you to know it's even a thing, which is weird because I think they earn more from that than from showing the ads, to be honest. The multi-tab Twitch is the meta, I see. 800 people is gonna be, I see, alright. Money goes to Mr. Bezos, very little to the streamer actually making content. I'm not sure if they changed how Turbo works, but how it was before, back in the day, if you have Turbo and there are ads rolling and you sit them through there, through the ads, then the streamer where you were sitting still gets kind of share from you, because that share is nothing anyway, so streamers still get it. Streamers still gonna get it. Yeah, Antrax, yeah. That is true. I won't watch 7 ads, yeah. Well, that's like, I think taking a break just to roll ads, so for an hour there is no pre-rolls and other ads, that's not a bad thing. I'm just scared that they're gonna make it worse. Like basically how it started with contracts making streamers roll ads, right? It was also like 3 minutes, then like 6 minutes, and you know, it goes and goes and goes. So that is kind of not very good, eh? I just wish they would kind of try to explore some other avenues, how to make this thing work, how to monetize the live content. But not sure. I mean, considering Google also sort of abandoned the idea of becoming, you know, the live stream titan, right? They rather go for shorts instead, which is again also kind of complicated to monetize. But at least I guess shorts don't take as much like bandwidth, you know, server space and everything. So it's harder to monetize, but it's also way less maintenance. Six every 15 minutes. That would be like 2 minutes of ads every 15 minutes someone's rolling, so that means 8 minutes of ads per hour. Could be, could be. Hilton, hello. How we doing, man? How's it going? Are you in Sweden now? How's it going? How's it going there? But yeah, like 3 minutes once, not too bad, in my opinion. Indeed, I see. Does it feel? How does it feel? Does it feel good? Starting in April, viewers will be able to view their monthly recap for channels they're subscribed to. But a special way to see the relationship between you and your favorite streamers. Dude, this is like some elaborate dink, like the parasocial bait or something. Oh, damn, I see what I see. Hope you get well, hope you get well soon, man. Nice, nice. The Utopia project, alright. That's good, that's good. We'll need the detailed review, man. We'll need the detailed review. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. And that would be like a solid way to get like the year-long visa or something there. I probably would try. Very soon. Like the short trips right now from here, for example, are useless. Like I explained yesterday, like the funny part. Like how the tours and stuff now work, like the touristic stuff. Like I got like the offer, like discount basically, like like the Telegram channel for like the cheap flights and stuff, just in case, you never know. So like the going to like Goa in India is like 56,000 for a week, and for 2 weeks is 58,000. So it's like 2,000, like $30 for a week of life there, basically. So 60 for 2 weeks, and everything else out of that is just the flight. So yeah, it's really ridiculous when you go somewhere short term. Long term, at least it kind of like kind of splits across the long trips, so you don't really like feel it that much. Not as mad. But yeah, it's just too much. The monthly recap, I think like 5 months ago, I think it was kind of like working a little different there. I think so, but maybe just for some people it was available. I think I had mine, yeah. Actually, no, I think you had the recap for you personally, like what you did in the month, and now it's gonna be recap for every single streamer you sub to. So like they just pushing, they got like those achievements in chat, right? They got all this like recap and everything. I don't know. As on one hand, it's kind of cool, right? Like people can like flex it a little, like how much they watch you and stuff, and I mean, it feels good, right? When you know that someone watches you a lot. Like when people share their yearly recaps and like you get like tags on Twitter and everything, right? And people just kind of like share with you that they enjoyed your content, and like you like in like top for people watched, and it feels good, yeah. But like first of all, every month I feel it kind of just diminishes, the power of that, first of all. And second of all, for most, like for the big streamers, it's kind of whatever. If they're gonna be like bombed every month by like hundreds of those, like they're just gonna start ignoring them completely. You just kind of get this like banner blindness, right? When it's something repeats all the time and too much, you just kind of like start, just like ignoring it completely automatically. Can go for long unless you change the place. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends where you go. It depends where you go. In Europe, you can't. Yeah, in Europe, you can't go for long whatsoever. I see Utan, alright. Okay. The strats. The strats. 3 month visa, then you try to extend. Alright. That sounds like quite an adventure, but we'll see. Maybe, maybe. Yes, you try to extend, that takes time. Then you try to appeal, that takes time. I see, I see. One guy's appeal was 5 months plus, alright. Interesting, interesting. Well, as long as they find that, like, you just, like, pay kind of for some amount, and if it doesn't work, you just kind of, like, peace out and get the rest back or something. That works. Because it'd be kind of sad to pay for a long time, and then, they just like, oh shit, guys, Russian, like, instantly decline, get the fuck out. That would be a bit sad, eh? The watch streaks and stuff, yeah. And the thing is also, like, a lot of people kind of like, I've seen that a lot before, being moderator and everything. Some people just kind of like, they like flexing with those numbers a bit too much. Like for them, all those like streaks and stuff, it becomes some sort of like, achievement that they need to like, show to everyone. No, not to show to everyone, but kind of like, oh, you just like subbed only for 2 years, bro. Like, bro, I'm here like for 5. I'm like, I'm an old friend here, even though like dude like literally just appears like once a month, just like to share the resub, and you never see him anytime again. And that dude in 2 years just like was all over the place, like you see him, everyone knows him, everyone like greets him and everything. Still gonna be like, I'm an old friend, you like new here or something. That is also PP, guy. Gonna only charge month by month. Alright, I see. I mean, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Don't know how the appeal and stuff works. Like, if appeal doesn't go through, and they, like, send you out, does it get, like, some sort of, like, penalty or something, I wonder, for future visits? Probably shouldn't be because you're not getting like deported or something. You were there officially, so I guess that should be fine. Interesting though. That's interesting information. Probably don't. Well, I mean, since you appeal and not just kind of like hide or something, then it should be fine. Like they know that you are there. Probably get some sort of paper to extend and stuff to you if you get stopped. That, you know, I'm kind of like in process of appellation and everything. So yeah, see what's on it, right? I'll see. In an open letter published on Substack, Bobby Kotick said he's disappointed in PlayStation makers' response to Microsoft proposed Activision Blizzard merger. Damn, Bobby's mad, eh? He mad, eh? I see, alright. Hello with insane editing. The editing practice recently. Coloring GIFs, removing the backgrounds from GIFs. A gameplay capture of X-Defiant's next test will be allowed, says Ubisoft. I even forgot what the fuck was that, so I guess someone will capture that. Probably. Oh, so you need to like put something in between, or like remove the background and replace it with green screen there. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what else do we have. PlayStation 5 sales hit historical numbers in February 2023. I'll see. Hey, Pony. Oh, I see. Oh, that's true. There is actually a way to have transparent video in some of the codecs. It's kind of weird, but there is. I'm not sure if OBS can do it. There is like the gotcha lights for like Christmas and everything, right? It's a video. It's actually a video, but everything is transparent. And the only problem is like it's still 1080p video, and even transparency on that video still kind of, you know, takes space and everything and processing power, unfortunately. But then I tried to kind of like cut it there, and I wasted also a lot of time, and I didn't get what the fuck is that. But yeah, I'm not sure how it works and how it will gonna convert into GIF also with that transparency, so that I'm not sure. Yeah, Disney shutting down the Metaverse division. That we saw yesterday. Metaverse going well. Absolutely. The Metaverse is totally doing real good. Alright, and what else? What else? The time to stream analytics experiment is live. View data on the best days and times to stream and reach more viewers. Damn, son. Study trends over 7 or 20-day periods. That's actually quite useful, though. Filter by category, language, and region. Exclude a large streamer data. That's quite a useful thing. I need to check, actually. Did they get that? I don't think so. There's like 2 different versions. Like, third of people got one version, third of people got another version, third of people didn't get shit. And considering where I am, might be shit. True, Zebra, true. But they have the vision. The vision. They're all visionaries. VR chat is just like game for coomers, you know. And they think that they can make something that will be bigger than just game for coomers. But they keep failing. Because I guess only coomers are interested in the end. More publishers pull out of E3 2023, raising questions about the event's future months ahead of its intended June launch. Yeah, we'll see about that. We're at least still kind of gonna be eating pretty well in that time. All the other presentations and stuff gonna happen. That's gonna be like a couple of weeks, I think, this year of like shit going on. So I'm okay with that. You can call it E3, you can call it Summer Game Fest. I don't really give a shit as long as we get, you know, compressed releases and announcements. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. And lower chances to have it all, like, you know, at like 5 a.m. or something. So I'm okay with that. Still some gonna be late probably, though. Hogwarts Legacy is already 2023's best-selling game. I mean, a little kind of early, no? I would assume there will be nothing that bad, that big and stuff, but still maybe a bit early. Si ponesse. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Well, it's not even like that the companies can like host their own shows. It's that like no one wants to pay someone else for those events when, you know, there's no difference really. Like for big studios, yeah, they can just do it themselves. Small studios, well, they can just go to Geoff and I don't know. I guess he also still kind of needs to have some sort of like maybe pay, maybe some like publisher that has some sort of like contract. Maybe like, you know, you just kind of like pitch to them and they pick those that they kind of think worthy of showing. But yeah, you still have a chance. And it's probably the same as like at actual E3. Only on actual E3 you probably needed to pay way more. So yeah, they're just like skipping the third party and just going directly for it. Well, the only like thing I could see kind of viable is like actual physical events, so like would show floors and, you know, visitors and stuff. But I guess they still maybe charge so much that no one wants to participate. And it's also kind of chain reaction, right? Like some studios wanted to go, but then they realized that kind of like the biggest ones are not going. So there's going to be already like less people coming. And then, you know, is it really worth the money going there? It's kind of like the same as... Actually, big studios, some of them maybe not even paying, to be honest. I don't know, if they charge like Microsoft and Sony, for example, then it's kind of weird. Because I feel it kind of should be kind of like some big malls work and stuff, for example, right? Like there is like this like... how do you call it in English? I don't even know. Like we have this kind of like the anchor renter or something. It's like some big store that just gets that space in the mall for free. just because they attract a lot of traffic. So like, for example, like McDonald's, you know, like all those like places, they usually don't even pay any rent just because they're gonna attract already people to that mall, and mall is kind of benefiting from that because there's gonna be more traffic, so they can rent other spots for more money, right? For other stores that are less known. So usually it's kind of like a few stores that work in every mall for free, basically, with no rent, just because they attract a lot of people visiting. Like usually some like grocery store, for example, like some big chain and everything, and some like fast food place, you know, like some movie theater maybe or something. So things where people will go anyway, that people know already, so they just go for free. So it could be, should be kind of the same here. Like, you know, it's like Sony, Microsoft, just like, yo guys, please use the venue for free. Just come here, but you can do everything for free. We provide all the services and stuff for free. Just come here. That would work because, you know, they just like get to do stuff for free. That will be kind of fine for them, right? Like, why would like they can do their own show, or they can be there for free and also kind of benefit from that a little bit because there's going to be people visiting other companies too, I guess, and show in general. So it's going to be win-win for everyone, and all the smaller companies also going to benefit. But I guess the people in charge of that shit are a little too greedy there. Alright. Oh, what else we have? Google wants AI to handle game testing. And that's, I guess, an interesting way to use it, actually. Should farm money from something to sustain the show. Yeah, tickets, sponsors, and stuff like that. I mean, like, if like Sony, Microsoft, and stuff are there, then there will be people visiting, for sure. They're gonna buy tickets, the sponsors gonna arrive too, because, you know, oh, we're gonna be on, like, event where, like, the Sony and Microsoft will be, like, we're gonna have our odds, like, right next to them and stuff. That will do. That will do. It's like our local, like, gaming convention, for example, right? Like when some big companies were coming, there was a lot of people coming for that stuff. Not to mention some of the like the online games, like World of Tanks, for example, and shit. They were like attracting a shitload of people here back in the day when we were going. That was a long time ago already. But yeah, like a lot of people were going there just to like to farm some free shit, basically. Hey, next gen, hello. Enjoy the lurk, man. Enjoy. Oh yeah, meantime, Square Enix announced the release of NFT cards, NFT collectible cards, based on Final Fantasy VII. Big Poga. Time to get some of that. They going in. Time, all the Final Fantasy fans, prepare. Prepare the NFTs. Essentially. The Doka NFTs, yeah. Well, Square actually has like 2 already things going with NFT, and they got like another project there also pumping NFTs in. So they go ham. They go ham. A DLC for Forspoken will be out 26th of May. Amazing. Which probably was already, you know, made probably around the release time or something, because the company just got dissolved, right? So there's no company anymore. It's part of Square now. And they still got the DLC in, so that shit was prepared long time ago, probably. And otherwise they wouldn't even develop that, considering how game performed. So they already had that in stock for a while. I wonder how that one will sell. I wonder how that one will sell. Sea Sacred, I see. Priorities, priorities. The authors of Simulator Live by You said that the game is fully autonomous and doesn't need any internet connection. We got to the point when that becomes, you know, a selling point for the game. It's not always online. Pog, I'm buying. Pre-ordered. Alright. Anything else? And that we saw. Oh, the PS5 Slim thingy in Australian store was prepared for PS4 in 2021. I see. So that didn't go through. That rumor wasn't actually a rumor. And it's also said, I think, yesterday that Devolver is not going to be at E3. They weren't technically on E3. I think like they just had a showcase around the E3 time too. Devolver Direct will be on Summer Game Fest, 8th of June. So we're going to have like a week or something of good stuff there. A whole week of good stuff. I hope the Warhammer presentation also going to happen. And we're going to see something good. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, let's go. Time to get some Dreadgy going. We gonna get the Dreadgy. Let's go. Alright, turn this off.